Today is the day after yesterday, and I just thought I'd illustrate, because as I said, part of the reason I'm doing this is to show some of the things that I do. Now here's an example of something that you wouldn't think I'd be doing. This is some piles of wood ready to burn on the bonfire. There's the bonfire. Now that's taller than me, easily. Today I'm collecting wood from the other side. You can see loads of piles of wood over there. There's nothing behind the bonfire. It's all on this side, so it only has to go down the hill to be burnt. And you can see how big it is. There's the tractor. There's the pile. Because as I said, one of the reasons I started this channel was to show the extreme work I do. This is the bonfire from this side. Can't get it all in, there we go. So yeah, that's quite big. So I'm off over the other side to collect another trailer load of wood. Well, I'm collecting wood from the hedgerow. There's the remains of this pile, and there was a pile down there. I've already taken 2 trailer loads over to the bonfire, so this lot will make 3. There's probably going to be 5 to 6 trailer loads. Okay, there's another trailer load. Sometimes you can't fill it too full because of the way the sticks are, but it's still got this lot to do. So yeah, I think it's probably going to be another trailer and a bit. I did regret not bringing my camera a couple of weeks ago, because I stood at the gate and I watched 2 deer over there, and they stayed there for ages, so I'd have got brilliant film of them. I know they're an annoying pest. In fact, there's some speaking of deer, they've been stood right here. For anyone interested in tracking, there you go, that's deer pellets. You can tell because they have a point at one end. I think this is roe deer, the ones with the spines rather than a flat blade antler. And the reason I say that is because it's only roe deer I see here. Right, let's get this to the bonfire, and what I'll have to do is pick this lot up and then rake up the bits, and then we're on the last pile. Okay, I've probably said before, but this area used to be laurels and hawthorn. Literally the whole of it, right up to this fence here. And they got taken out, and then I dug every inch of this. It's 100 metres. I dug every inch of it and sowed all this grass and pretty much planted every shrub, if not everywhere. I planted most of them anyway. And this edge here, I cut 3 times at different distances from the fence, but it's dead straight, using only a plank, a spade and a cane. And it is dead straight. You can't see that now because the edge needs clipping where the grass is. But at some point later on, when I do this edge, I will film it just so to prove it. It curves around here where the anemones are, and then there's a tree up. If you follow the line you get to a tree, but it curves around the tree and goes off towards the beech tree, and then curves around that where the other blue and white anemones are, and cyclamen actually. Here's where it curves here, and look at these lovely flowers. Beautiful. Oh no, they were anemones, those white ones, but there's pink cyclamen there. Yeah. So and these are anemones. This fence was put up by a friend of mine and my son, which wasn't a nice job for them in the middle of summer. A low flowering shrub, late winter, early spring, flowering shrub. That's right, it's a viburnum. Okay, well I finished the wood on the other side. I've now finished mulching the trees that we planted in the sheep field, and which, if I haven't done that vlog, it will be coming, and if I have done it then go and check it out. Yeah, so it's time for my lunch. That's one thing that's difficult, lunch. Eating, then going and digging or bending over. Like, you're outside, you get hungry, you need to eat, but you don't have long enough to digest before you're doing something. Let's face it, if you're a gardener, you're doing something in an uncomfortable position, whatever it is you're doing. If you're doing it in a comfortable position, then you've got a nice easy job. Relatively, obviously. Yeah, so it could be roses you're pruning, which is not easy because you've got to watch out for them to stab you, which, if they're big, proper roses, they always will. Okay, right. Yeah, let's go and have lunch. Now, as you can see here, this is going to be full of daffodils very soon, and this is the first of the year, but if we look through here, my battery is going to die, but it's the first magnolia. It's not properly out, but I'll be here on Wednesday and it's going to be warmer, so it should be a bit more out by then.